Alright, so it is approximately 1 o'clock p.m. out here in Valencia, Spain, and with that being said, it's a little bit late for me to be starting a day in the life video, but that's kind of how my days have been looking out here, man. My sleeping schedule has been completely backwards. I've been trying to fix it. I've been getting roughly 3 to 5 hours of sleep every single night, with maybe a 1 hour nap in between to supplement, but let's just say your boy is sleep deprived. Okay, I am severely sleep deprived. Nevertheless, I want to take you guys through what a typical day in my life looks like being out here in Spain. Now, obviously, I'm just here for 2 weeks, but for me, I adapt very quickly. After about the second or third day being out here, I already felt like I was a local damn near. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take you guys through everything that I'm doing on a regular Saturday out here in Valencia, Spain. And that starts with my self-care routine. Saturdays are my self-care days, which means that I do all of my grooming, I shave, I do my eyebrows, clean my ears, I cut my hair, all of that sort of stuff. I just take care of myself and get myself feeling and looking brand new. Okay, all of the glow up videos that I've made, this is when all of that actually comes into play. This is when we put all of that into action. Now, I've already started my self-care routine. As you can see, I've already shaved and I already did some of the other stuff. I've started my eyebrows, haven't finished them yet. But nevertheless, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the remainder of my self-care routine. And from there, we're just gonna see what we get into. Probably gonna be getting some groceries today, if nothing else. And once my girlfriend gets off, that's the end of this vlog, because like I said in my last video, once my girlfriend clocks out, I clock out too, because that's our quality time. But let me go ahead and show you guys the situation right here. As you can see, it's already hair in the sink and everything. I already started my self-care routine, but I got my hair cutting kit, or really my self-care kit in general right here. We got the tweezers. I use these for my eyebrows. And let me go ahead and show you guys how I do that. So as you can see, I got the double-sided mirror, and I just use the side that gives me that close-up view. Use the tweezers, and I just pluck all of the middle hairs. I do have a natural unibrow, which most of you wouldn't know because I always trim it every single week. This is just something that I do less for my physical appearance and more for my own mental well-being. I just like taking care of myself and having these rituals in place to reiterate to myself that I care about myself. I think that it's important to implement these rituals and routines, and even though I'm starting to move away from the self-development content, I'm still implementing these practices into my day-to-day life. I'm still practicing what I preach. Even with something like NoFap, I made a video recently talking about how I quit NoFap. I'm actually doing really well with NoFap. Ever since I made that video, funny enough, I haven't struggled with it. And I think a big part of the reason why is because when you begin to focus on something, even if you're focusing on its negative, then you'll attract more of that to you. So by focusing on something like NoFap, or by declaring that you're on NoFap, you're effectively bringing in the energy of lust into your life. You're inviting that energy into your life because you're focusing on doing NoFap, on not doing PMO, as opposed to doing what you actually want to do with your life and with your time. I realized that the times where I've gone on the longest streaks, be it that 13-month streak that I went on, or even the first 18, 19 years of my life, it wasn't so much that I actively tried to do NoFap, it was just that I was focused on other things. And even if you're not on NoFap, this principle can be applied to really any addiction or any vice that you may have. It's less about cutting that out and more about replacing it. Something that my friend Bryce Wilson, a good friend of mine, shout out to Bryce Wilson, something that he told me, or not just told me, but he's made videos about this. He's talked about this in his book, but he talks about the law of substitution. He says that per the law of substitution, you can't get rid of a thought unless you replace it with another thought. So with that being said, man, I'm just focused on traveling and taking care of myself, creating content that I feel is an expression of my fulfillment, and also writing poems. I'm still actively working on my third book just about every single day at this point. So be on the lookout for that. The first 2 books are now available in PDF format on my website for those of you who are unaware. Anyways, man, as you guys can see, I'm basically just shaping my eyebrows up, Most people wouldn't even notice the difference, if I'm being honest. Like I said, it's more of just a me thing. I think it's very important to have these types of practices in your life, whatever that may be for you. It might be the gym, it might be meditation, it might be journaling, or if you're like me, it's all of the above. But find some sort of rituals and or routines that you can implement, if not every day, then at least every week, to reinforce your relationship with yourself and remind yourself that you are worthy of the time that it takes to implement these practices. So after I finish doing my eyebrows, typically I'll either cut my nails, I got my nail clipper right here, or I'll clean my ears. Really, I'll do both, but it doesn't really matter what order I do them in as long as I do my eyebrows first, because that's usually the most tedious one. I already cut my nails, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean my ears. I use this little ear cleaning kit. I would highly recommend that you guys invest in this, especially if you're out here sharing AirPods with people, man. You guys are out here asking people if you could borrow their earbuds or say, hey bro, listen to this song, whatever. And you got all types of shit on your AirPods, bro. Ain't nobody trying to put that shit in their ear. So get you a good ear cleaning kit and just take care of yourself, man. Stop using Q-tips, all right? It's 2023. We can't be out here using Q-tips. We gotta level up. Okay, get you an ear cleaning kit. Clean your ears at least once a week, bro. At least once a week, and you're golden. Man, I don't care what anybody says. Once you experience having a buzz cut, you can't go back. You just can't go back, bro. It's too liberating. It's way too liberating. And then also not having to go to the barber and pay that $35 a week, that's liberating as well. That money adds up, bro. That money adds up quick. $35 a week. I don't know how much that is a year. I'll just put it on the screen right now. And I'd imagine that's probably an extra vacation that you could take right there if you just start cutting your own hair. All right, so this is what the finished product looks like. This is what my hair looks like right after I finish cutting it. Like I said, man, once you get a buzz cut, you'll never go back. But as you guys can see, man, it's a sunny day out here in Valencia, Spain. Beautiful sunny day. It looks warm outside too. So I'm gonna go ahead and figure out what I can get into, man. I think I'm gonna do my stretches and then I'm gonna get dressed. I'm gonna go to the grocery store and I'm gonna take you guys along with me so that you guys can see just how much cheaper groceries are out here than they are back in California, Texas, anywhere in the US, anywhere that I've been to at least. You can see how much cheaper the groceries are. I also have 2 videos that I need to edit, not including this one right here. And I think on top of that, I'm gonna go ahead and film some B-roll today for my Tiege Hanley sponsored videos. If you guys don't know, I am sponsored by Tiege Hanley, not in this video in particular, but I do have a long-lasting relationship with that company, and they've treated me very, very well throughout the years, and I just want to show them love by upping my quality for the sponsored segments of my videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that done at some point before the end of today. I also need to get some thumbnails for this upcoming week's videos, so that right there should be a bit of an ordeal because I'm not the type of person who really thinks about my thumbnails in my head. They usually just kind of happen incidentally, or I just put bare minimum effort into them. A lot of content creators, they think of the thumbnail and the title first and then they map the video around that. I'm the complete opposite. Okay, I'm the type of person who makes the video first, usually off of just a spark of inspiration. And then after that, I do the thumbnail and the title. So I'm not really like other content creators in that regard, but I'll figure it out, man. I just need to find some scenic areas out here, which shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, I'm out here in Europe. Everything is scenic for the most part. Alright, so I just finished doing the B-roll and doing my skincare routine. Typically on my self-care days, I'll also do a little face mask. I use the Tiege Hanley clay face mask, but I'm actually going to be doing my face mask tonight with my girlfriend. It's something that I promised her that we would do. Also, just a little side note, I don't know if it's just body dysmorphia or not, but I feel like my physique is slacking a little bit. I have been slacking as far as fitness goes since I got out here. I've only done one workout, and that was just me doing push-ups with my girlfriend on my back. Haven't done any sort of bicep workouts, any pull workouts. Haven't done anything leg related other than riding the bike, which I've learned is actually very, very difficult. There's a big difference between having an aesthetic physique and being in shape, and my girlfriend taught me that the hard way. She humbled me Her being from the Netherlands, she's used to riding her bike everywhere. I am not accustomed to that. The first few times that we rode the bikes together, I almost lost my life. Okay, she had me out here gasping for air, getting ready to die, bro. All the leg press, squats, all of that meant absolutely nothing when I got on that bike and tried to keep up with her. But that's besides the point, man. Anyways, I'm just out here trying to stay on top of my game, and I feel like sometimes documenting my life can be a really good way of organizing my thoughts and organizing my tasks for the day. I do have a planner that I like to use, but I haven't really been filling it out. Just been too lazy, honestly. But hopefully this video helps me really get back on track with everything from my sleeping schedule to just being mentally on point and being focused on what I need to be focused on at this point in time so that I can get back out to Europe and book a one-way flight next time instead of a round-trip flight. Here's a quick little look at the drip for today. As you guys can see, we got the LA fitted. I wear this hat all the time, bro. This hat matches pretty much everything. LA fitted, can't go wrong with that. We got the Black Champion reverse weave knit, whatever it's called, sweater. Got this from, I think, Plato's Closet a couple of years ago, and it stood the test of time for sure. We got the cargo pants that I got from H&M yesterday. I honestly didn't know that you could adjust the bottom. So if you want this to be tighter, then you could just pull this little thing right here and the bottom will be tighter. But I like the loose fit at the bottom with the Converse. Got the Chuck Taylors, the classics, bro, you already know. Greatest shoe of all time. But this is the fit, nothing too crazy. Okay, I'm not on fashion model timing or anything. I'm still on cozy timing, but at the same time, cozy doesn't have to just be sweatpants and a wife beater all the time, like I usually wear. Okay, fashion is a form of art at the end of the day. And speaking of art, I just want to take a moment to acknowledge this painting that my girlfriend made for me. Okay, this is crazy. My girlfriend always tells me, oh, I'm not that good at painting, and then she just do some shit like this. What the fuck, bro? I was like, what? Bro, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. My girlfriend's crazy talented, bro. She is crazy talented. Look at that butterfly. Okay, look at that butterfly. Quit playing with her. Now that I look at this right here, I kind of want to go to the beach. I might try to find some time to hit the beach out here in Valencia today. It is a Saturday, so it might be kind of busy or whatever, but I don't know, bro. I just want to catch a vibe today. It looks really nice outside. I'm also going to stop by this park and complete this little side mission. You guys probably already know where I'm going with that, but if not, stay tuned and you guys will see precisely what I'm talking about. You know the vibes. We out here at the park trying to find a stray cat, bro. The stray cats tend to hang around in these bushes, so I'm trying to wait until one of them presents themselves so that I can go ahead and give them this food that I bought at the store. And then after that, I'm gonna go back to the store to get more cat food as well as food for me and my girl. Typically, I'll wait until she gets off work and then we'll just go together. But I have a pretty good sense of what she likes to eat now. So I'll just do enough shopping for the both of us. That's just one less thing she'll have to worry about after working all day and everything. I know she's sleep deprived too because I'd be keeping her up till 3 in the morning every single day. And then she still has to wake up in the morning. But hey, man, I'm just trying to cherish every moment that I have with her. Feel me? Because I have less than a week left here in Valencia. By the time you guys are watching this, I'm already back in California. So just trying to cherish every moment out here, really get out of the hotel more, get my sleeping schedule in order so that I can document this journey for you guys. But trying to find a stray cat, they can be difficult to find sometimes because a lot of people, they have their dogs and everything and they don't put their dogs on the leash for whatever reason. Don't know why, but they just let their dogs run free and they'll be walking up on people and stuff. Look, let me tell you guys something. If you own a dog, please invest in a leash and use it. Okay, there's no point in having the leash in your hand and you don't have the dog on the leash. It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. Use a leash. All right, I don't know if the parks out here have rules against letting the dogs run free or whatever, but if you're gonna do that, go to a dog park. That's what dog parks are for. There's no point in bringing your dog to this public space and just letting them run free. I understand they're wild animals at the end of the day, but at the same time, shit, You feel me? Gotta respect other people's personal space as well. But that's my little rant for the day. I'm really just walking around looking for any strays so that I can feed them. I already spent the money on this food, so somebody's gonna eat it. You feel me? Somebody's gonna eat this food. If nobody else, I might just eat it myself. Target acquired. Those are actually the same two cats from a couple of vlogs ago. They already have food, but like I said, I already paid for the food, so I might as well go ahead and just give it to them. We really out here, bro. We really out here. Got the store brand cat food. They're gonna have to learn to appreciate that for what it is, because the way my budget's set up, that's all they're gonna be getting. You already know, Brother Nature out here. This is the same exact cat, bro. I fed the same cat 3 days in a row. You love to see it. All he ever does is just lick the top. He doesn't actually eat the food, he just licks the top of it, but maybe one of the other ones will finish it off. They already have a shit ton of food back there. I didn't even realize. They have houses, food. They're damn near living better than I am back in California, but that's besides the point. This is my little homie right here. This is my responsibility. It's my responsibility to take care of this cat right here. I'm trying to figure out a name for him. He looks pretty old. But that's my homie nonetheless. That's my little homie. Let's go ahead and feed him, make sure he's eating good, he's living good. He's a little camera shy, but we're working on that. By the end of this trip, he'll be vlogging himself. He'll have his own YouTube channel, living his best life. That cat right there is living his best life. His very best life. I'm taking all these cats home with me. You guys think I'm bullshitting. I'm not leaving without them. I'm gonna put them in my carry-on luggage. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That is much harder to carry without having another person help you carry it. 2 bags on 1 bicycle is crazy. It's absolutely crazy, but I wanna go ahead and show you guys what I got, and then I'm gonna show you how much I spent. Now mind you, this is enough to feed 2 people for probably 1.5, 2 days, give or take. But comparing this to American prices, it's just absolutely mind-blowing still to this day. And that is one reason why I'm not particularly looking forward to going back to the US. Let me go ahead and show you guys what I got. All right, so this right here is the grocery haul. We got 2 bottles of water, big bottles at that, 2 liters each. We got the cereal. This is more for me than for her. She doesn't really eat this. We got 2 bags of tortilla chips to eat with the hummus. Okay, you got the variety pack. You love to see it. This is her favorite right here. And she put me on game with the variety pack. We got the strawberries. We got the green juice, 1 for each of us. I got some grapes, 1 for each of us. Some blueberries. I got a pretzel. This is for me. I'm probably about to eat this for breakfast. I got a salad for her, because she likes eating salad. Low-key, she put me on game with salads as well. Hadn't really been eating salads, but I tried one without meat and cheese, of course, and that shit slaps. I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit did slap. But we got the soy yogurt. This is for her. I got some vegan chocolate muffins. Also got some cat food for the little homies, okay? Gotta make sure that the little homies are situated and secure, make sure that they're eating good. Okay, they're damn near eating better than we are. But I got all of this food right here. Okay, now, if you're from America, I want you to just estimate how much this would cost in the US. Just estimate. Or you can go down to your local store and find all of these items or similar items and see how much they cost at your local store. But here in Valencia, at this particular store, all of those items cost 32.25 euros. 32.25. That is not bad at all. If I had to guess, at least in California, $32 might get you this right here. Okay, just this top portion right here. That's what $32 in California looks like. In Texas, $32 might be that. Okay, $32 is all that plus the cat food. This right here, this would take you up to probably close to $60. This is really, really good. Okay, and I'm gonna keep saying this every single vlog because I don't think you guys truly understand just how much my bank account loves this. Granted, I did spend upwards of $1,500 to come here, but that's neither here nor there. I paid for the experience. This right here, this is just the cherry on top. The savings with the groceries, didn't anticipate that. So you love to see it. I need to get my visa so I can keep paying $32 for groceries, because this shit right here is absolutely mind-boggling. I still can't wrap my head around this, but anyways, I'm probably about to go ahead and eat the pretzel right there for breakfast, maybe some cereal or something, grapes, whatever. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do some deep work, as they like to call it, on my laptop. Basically just editing the recent 2 vlogs. The last 2 videos that you saw before this one, still editing those, and then I'll probably import the files from this vlog right here onto my computer. Also, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to the beach or not. It just depends. If I can make it there before sunset, then I might go ahead and make that trip. I think it's around 30 minutes via bike to get out there. And maybe I'll see if my girl wants to meet me there. Also, another thing, I need to do my Duolingo lesson for the day. I've been doing Dutch Duolingo lessons for the past 2 months, I believe. 2 months straight. 64-day streak, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, people want to talk about my nofap streak. Talk about the Duolingo streak.
Eten, drinken, water.
We lezen 2 boeken.
De boeken of de meisjes?
The boeken of the meisjes. The books or the girls. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. You love to see it. We don't want the car. We don't want the clothes. We don't want the house. We don't want the relationship even. We want the feeling. We want the feeling behind the desire. But what you have to understand is that feelings are free. If you simply remove the contingency for the feeling that you wish to feel, you'll realize that you have access to the feeling right now into larger actions. And before you know it, you'll be traveling the world, holding this camera, documenting your life, and buying cat food at a Spanish grocery store and feeding random stray cats at this park in Valencia, Spain. Alright, so I just finished editing that vlog right there. I still have another vlog that I need to edit, which I'll probably do tonight once my girl goes to sleep. And then I'm gonna edit this vlog probably tomorrow or the day after, I don't know. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit the beach. It's currently 5 o'clock. The sun goes down at around 6:45, so I have plenty of time to get over there. I think my girl should be getting off pretty soon, so hopefully I can get her to just come to the beach with me. If not, then I'm gonna just go over there by myself, maybe get some thumbnails, and then come right back to the hotel and just let her relax, maybe take a nap, something like that. Alright, so as you guys can see, I finally made it to the beach. It was probably about a 20-25 minute bike ride. Honestly, not too bad. The way the city's set up, it doesn't even feel like it's that long because you're just passing through mostly urban environments. But we're out here at the beach, and I'm not gonna lie, man. This beach might have some of the beaches in LA beat. Not all of them, but some of them. Just based on how clean it is, how active and lively it is. Granted, it is a Saturday, but it's lively, but it's not overcrowded like Venice or Santa Monica. And it's definitely a lot cleaner. I don't see any trash on the ground or anything like that. I don't see any tents or anybody shooting up anything on the sand. So, hey man, I'm not gonna lie. These beaches might have LA beat. They might have LA beat. Granted, LA beaches face the west, whereas the beaches out here face the east. So I will say LA has the edge in that regard because I am an avid sunset connoisseur, sunset enthusiast. But honestly, man, this is a vibe. This is definitely a vibe, and I honestly didn't even know that they had mountains out here. I never even saw those mountains. How long have those been there? Those literally spawned yesterday, bro, I swear. And I also see some cities off in the distance. I don't know if you guys can see them or not, but there's a couple of skylines off in the distance. I don't know what cities those are, but they look nice from afar. They look very, very nice. Some nice hotels and everything. Hey man, this place is legit. Valencia is legit. I can definitely see this becoming a digital nomad hotspot if it's not already. I mean, it pretty much has everything you could want in a city. Cheap prices, it's clean, it's safe, it's beautiful. That's one thing that I can't reiterate enough, man, is how safe it feels out here. especially coming from a place like LA or New York or any major big city in the US with this level of density. Okay, for those of you who have not been to the US, or better yet, for those of you who are from the US, you know that in a city this dense, you're pretty much bound to run across some bullshit in the US. It's inevitable. You're gonna run across some bullshit, somebody trying to scam you or rob you or just generally make you uncomfortable, trying to intimidate you, even if with just their demeanor. So coming out here and just seeing all these families and people just kind of minding their business is definitely a breath of fresh air, man. It's a breath of fresh air, and I'm breathing it in. I'm breathing it all in, bro, just catching a vibe. One of these days, man, I definitely want to stay in that hotel over there with my girl. I mean, that's just gorgeous, bro. It's absolutely gorgeous. Maybe I could strike some type of deal with them or something, get that brand deal, you feel me? That travel influencer type package, type beat. I don't know, but what I do know is that this is an absolutely beautiful beach, and there's plenty of beaches along the way. I probably won't get a chance to see all of them before I leave, but just this one alone, man, this one speaks for itself. It's just gorgeous.